Hi, I'm Dr. Lori Schwartz-Reichel. My career began in music education where I learned the importance of a key change, a shift, in the tonal center of a piece of music, often used to inject energy or produce significance. Eventually, I realized the impact of making key changes in all areas of my life and the desire to help others do the same. Making key changes can be difficult. I certainly don't have all the answers, but I do like to pose questions for reflection and offer actionable key changes for us to attempt in both our working and living situations. Together, we can unlock our greatest potential in collaboration with those we love, serve, and lead. Let's discover how we can grow together by making key changes. As we enter December, we also enter the 12th month that this podcast has aired. This is our 45th episode of the Making Key Changes podcast. Thank you for listening to the podcast and sharing it with others. In the last few weeks, I have had more listeners than ever share their appreciation for the show. I would love to hear from you too. Reach out anytime. If you have been listening to the show for several episodes, then you are familiar with the pattern we fulfill every 5th episode. Rather than rushing into a new topic, we take the time to review the 4 previous episodes. This habit ensures that we are making the necessary key changes to grow and to do so in collaboration with those we love, serve, and lead. As I continue to say, reviewing is necessary for learning. It transfers the information we have been presented and moves it from short-term to long-term memory. Hopefully, reviewing allows us to retain the knowledge we gain. Unfortunately, this pattern and opportunity for review rarely happens with adult learning. Typical personal or professional development, which often includes a once-and-done approach, is not enough. When learners of any age are given the opportunity to revisit a topic of interest or need, it helps reinforce the concepts and provide additional avenues for reflection and growth. The theme for episodes number 41 through number 44 was gratitude. As we enter December, we say goodbye to National Gratitude Month, but hopefully not to the practices we employed to show gratitude during November. In episode number 41, titled What You Focus On Expands, we discovered key changes we can make to focus on gratitude and expand goodness. My mom is known for uttering the phrase, "What you focus on expands." The phrase motivates me to give time and energy to what I want, love, or dream. If I positively think, feel, or act, then an improved outlook and outcome will emerge in a bigger, more optimistic, and more robust way. This phrase also reminds me that if I give my attention to negative thoughts, emotions, or actions, then they may pessimistically dominate my life. Oprah Winfrey once said, "What you focus on expands, and when you focus on the goodness in life, you create more of it." By focusing on gratitude, we can expand our appreciation and recognition of others. One of the 3 components of burnout is inefficacy. Check out podcast episodes number 12 and number 2 of this podcast for more advice on banishing burnout. The absence of feedback or lack of recognition can result in burnout. When people feel valued, appreciated, and understood, they will more easily produce a desired result. Practicing gratitude can enhance our production and the production of those we love, serve, and lead. My mom has modeled gratitude by writing someone a thank you card, calling people on the telephone to share an appreciation for them, gifting someone a present that reminds her of the person, or speaking kindly to others about another person. These actions demonstrate that when we focus on something, and specifically gratitude, beauty can expand. This expansion may even encourage those we love, serve, and lead to practice gratitude too. In episode number 42, titled Love, Serve, Lead, we discovered key changes we can make to effectively love, serve, and lead in our living and working space. Gratitude is powerful. It can even lessen symptoms of burnout. When gratitude practices are directed toward those we love, serve, and lead, and toward those who love, serve, and lead us, relationships are strengthened and a deeper sense of connection, appreciation, and mutual respect is nurtured. These people with whom we love, serve, or lead can be our family, friends, or neighbors. They can include our students, colleagues, or mentors. They can also be our clients or employees. How do we appreciate them? How could we do better at showing gratitude to them? Love, serve, lead. It's a call that many of us answer each day in our home, learning, or working space, and in our community. Gratitude is at the heart of loving, serving, and leading. Gratitude for those we love is a recognition of the profound impact of caring, nurturing, and loving others. Love is about kindness, empathy, and connection. Gratitude for those we serve is an acknowledgement that through service, we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Serving others or being served by others allows us to grow in compassion, humility, and understanding. Gratitude for those we lead is an acceptance of the responsibility and trust placed in us or the trust we place in others to lead us. Leading is rarely about authority, power, positions, or titles. Rather, it is about influence and impact. Show gratitude and experience the goodness that will come from it. In episode number 43, titled American Education Week, we discovered key changes we can make to thank current or former educational employees who mentored or inspired us. American Education Week is designated a time for honoring the importance of education and recognizing the contributions of the entire education community. Hopefully, we recalled our influential figures and found the time, effort, and energy to express our heartfelt gratitude for their guidance, support, and mentorship. Everyone appreciates being remembered and recognized for their service. Showing gratitude is powerful to both the receiver and the giver, regardless of the season or reason. The benefits are always positive. We considered the 4 key changes we can make to thank current or former educational employees who mentored or inspired us. They included key change number 1, to reflect on your influential figures. Key change number 2, to contact these people. Key change number 3, to thank them. And key change number 4, to remain in contact with them. Just like we needed them at one point in our lives, our influential figures may need us now too, especially if they live alone, have mental or physical deterioration, have lost a spouse, or can't communicate or move around like they used to be able to do. Ask them how they are doing and what they need, or simply do something nice to show appreciation to them. Flip the mentorship around and offer them social, emotional, or physical support just like they once did for us. Finally, in episode number 44, titled Give Thanks to Yourself, I discussed how reflection and showing gratitude are important practices for personal well-being and individual growth. Reflecting and thanking ourselves can be just as important for preventing burnout. Don't think of this process as being arrogant. Rather, it's about recognizing the key changes we have made and honoring our efforts, growth, and potential through this transformation. This vital practice can allow us to build a healthy relationship with ourselves and discover the courage, care, confidence, and change needed to keep surviving and thriving in this busy world. If you haven't done so yet, consider these key changes for giving thanks to yourself and understanding the importance and necessity of this reflective practice. Key change number 1, boost your confidence. Thanking yourself reinforces the belief in your abilities and potential and can allow you to feel more capable and motivated to carry on in life, continue to make key changes to grow, and reach your greatest potential. Key change number 2, prevent burnout. When we give credit to others but neglect to acknowledge our own contributions to a shared vision, we fail to recognize our own achievements, which can lead to more burnout, resentment, or a negative perspective on life. Self-recognition can be part of a broader practice of self-care. You deserve to be proud of yourself, and celebrating your accomplishments is an essential part of a healthy lifestyle. And finally, key change number 3, improve your motivation. When you identify your progress and give credit to yourself, it encourages accountability. This helps you to stay on track and to understand that you have agency in your own life. This sense of autonomy empowers you, enables you to grow even more, and allows you to fulfill your vision and mission at home, through work, or in life. National Gratitude Month is over, but giving thanks to those you love, serve, and lead, and to those who love, serve, and lead you should never end. And while you sprinkle appreciation and gratitude on others, don't forget to grow in gratitude with yourself by acknowledging your own achievements and efforts. If you found this episode helpful or enjoyable, please consider sharing it with others. For each episode, access the show notes for some resources. There is also a link to my website and one where you can sign up for the Making Key Changes newsletter to receive weekly content delivered directly to your email inbox each Wednesday. You can also sign up for a mentoring session with me. My main work is public speaking, though. So if you feel my services would fit well into your school district, company, or organization, let's have a conversation. How are we making key changes to grow in gratitude beyond Thanksgiving? Thanks for listening. If you haven't done so yet, please consider rating and reviewing the Making Key Changes podcast on the Apple Podcast app. If you found this episode helpful, please consider sharing it with others and joining me again next week. In my coming episodes, I'll discuss topics that are most passionate to me, along with things I've been researching or areas of my life I have changed or want to change. You can learn more about me on my website, makingkeychanges.com. Feel free to message me through there or reach out on social media. I'd love to hear from you and learn about what key changes you hope to make.